I've been playing Rivals for over 6 months, and I've been mastering all the different weapons that Rivals has to offer. I have played hours and hours, and I've met Atrix and DV plays in-game and gotten their charms. And now, I am going to be ranking all of the weapons inside of Roblox Rivals, starting with the primary weapons. Let's do this thing. First weapon in question is the assault rifle. Now, this is the first weapon most players shoot in the game. And some would say, oh, it's a noob weapon. Only noobs use it. No! This is a weapon for pros. It has amazing damage. It has great DPS. The freaking reload speed is pretty good. If you've ever seen an arch nemesis player, they're probably using assault rifle. It takes some skill, but it's got amazing range, amazing damage per second, and it's just all around a solid weapon. All right, it is solid A tier, absolute A tier, close to S tier. But unfortunately, there are just a couple weapons that are a little better than the assault rifle. Up next is the bow and arrow. Now, this has great mobility. It has pretty good damage if you land headshots, and you're also really fast with it. I'm gonna have to place the bow. You know, it's gonna have to be C tier. The bow just doesn't have good enough DPS. It has great movement and stuff, but the shots are also kind of awkward to shoot with, so it's a C tier weapon. Next up is the burst rifle. Now, this is a weapon that is pretty strong. It used to be one of the best weapons in the game, but unfortunately, it got hit with the nerf. It got hit with the nerf hammer. Burst rifle does do some good DPS. It's a quicker reload than the assault rifle, I believe, but it's not as good as the assault rifle. It used to be better before it got nerfed. So I'm going to have to place it inside of the B tier. It's better than the bow, but not as good as the assault rifle. That's just how it is. Crossbow. This is one of my favorite weapons because it can get through the katana. It's sort of like a bow, except it's sort of like a sniper. Crossbow's pretty strong. It has DPS. Its reload speed is very fast. You don't have to reload an entire clip. But I can't say it's better than burst rifle. I'm going to have to put crossbow behind the burst rifle. And the reason why is because if you're going up against somebody with a burst rifle and you have a crossbow in your hand, I'm pretty sure the burst rifle wins every single time. Next up is the Distortion. This is like a super long-range shotgun that literally has like no reload. You could just keep on spamming it, and it has this incredible ability that sucks people in and traps them, and you could just spam it and everything. I hate doing this, but Distortion has to go above assault rifle in the A tier because of that. I personally don't like the weapon, but it is strong, and a lot of people have used it to climb very high in ranked. Next up in question is the energy rifle. Now, the energy rifle has no need to reload as well. The bullets bounce around, which has really gone on specific maps, but it used to be stronger in the past before it got nerfed. But at this moment in time right now, energy rifle is gonna have to go below the crossbow in B tier. I'm sorry, boys. It's better than the bow. I'm sure it's better than the bow. Energy rifle is strong, just not strong enough to get any higher on the tier list. Next up is my old friend, the Flamethrower. The Flamethrower is an incredible weapon with lots of great damage per second. Lots of spread. Useful in both big group fights as well as 1v1s. It even has a utility where the ability of this weapon you can literally use to blow people off the map. It's insanely good. Going up against these two weapons, is it any better than the Distortion or assault rifle? I would say it's close to Distortion. I'm gonna say the Flamethrower, because of its mobility with being able to jump up and because of its damage per second, and it has infinite ammo, I am gonna have to put it in the S tier. Flamethrower is an S tier. It's freaking annoying to deal with. It's super fun to use, and it's altogether a pay-to-win weapon for sure. Grenade launcher. Okay, grenade launcher got a recent buff, boys. Grenade launcher literally got a buff where if you hit somebody in the body with it, it is 100 damage. And if you hit somebody by the side, it's 50 damage if it's an indirect hit. It's not bad at all. At close range, it's great. At long distances, as long as you know what the arch is, it's a pretty good weapon. Grenade launcher, because of the recent buffs, I'm just gonna have to put it at the top of A tier. Gunblade. Oh, how Gunblade has fallen. Gunblade used to be a solid A tier weapon, but unfortunately it got nerfed. Still has great mobility and everything. Oh! Get wrecked, brother! Get wrecked, brother! Let's go! This used to be a solid A tier weapon. Great damage. You know, you just empty out your clip and just start going melee crazy. It's such a fun weapon to use, even still today. But unfortunately, all the other weapons got buffed. Gunblade got left behind in the dirt. And we have to drop this thing all the way at the bottom in F tier. It's just, it can't compete with the other weapons. Think about all these other weapons. The last thing you want to be using is freaking Gunblade, bro. All right, next up is Minigun. Now, this is controversial because lots of people want to put Minigun up here because they hate when somebody brings out the Minigun and freaking shoots them and destroys them. But the movement is so bad with the minigun. Now, you could use other, you know, secondaries and utilities to get around places and then shoot with the minigun.
I'm so slow, dude.
But guys, I cannot in good faith put minigun above the burst rifle. I could put it above the crossbow, but I am sorry. Minigun is a B tier. Mid as hell, dude. Not only mid within the actual S to F, but mid within the freaking B tier, bro. So I'm so sorry for all you guys who love minigun. Now, next up is paintball gun.
That's a sick idea.
People love the paintball gun because not only does it have great damage, it doesn't have a lot of ammo, but if you shoot people, the paint literally gets over their face and they have a harder time seeing. Now, I think it's fair to say that paintball gun is definitely better than the grenade launcher. I think if it had more ammo, it could get into the S tier. And if it had a faster reload, it could get in the S tier. But I can't put it any higher than the A tier. I'm gonna put it at the top of A tier. The paintball gun is a solid pay-to-win weapon, and it's just fun to use as well. It's satisfying. It's sort of like the AR, but it is better. Next up is a newer weapon to the whole collection, which is the Perafrost, the newest primary weapon. Now, I don't know if it's just because they wanted to make money or something, but they made this Perafrost weapon tough, dude. They made it literally like the burst rifle, except it shoots faster in between bullets, does a little bit less damage, but it has higher damage per second. And they gave it an ability where you literally get to empty the clip to freeze somebody. It's literally like having a freeze rate in your primary slot. For that reason, I have to put it at the top of S tier for now. Better than Flamethrower. Perafrost is at the top of S tier. You see people abusing it in higher ranks, and I really do think it's at the top of S tier. Now, rocket launcher is another weapon that has been buffed up just like the grenade launcher. Its damage now does 120 on a body hit, and I believe 60 on an indirect hit. It's not as good as the grenade launcher because it just doesn't have the same DPS, you know? You have to reload it in between each shot, and it takes a while. It does have good movement and a good amount of ammo. It's not as good as the Distortion, and it's not as good as the assault rifle. It's not as good as the burst rifle, and I would go as far to say, no, it's better than the minigun. I believe it's better than the minigun. Next up is shotgun. This is a weapon that has also fallen from grace. It used to be a good, like, maybe high B tier. Unfortunately, it just can't hold up with stuff like the energy rifle, crossbow, minigun, stuff like that. I'm gonna have to put shotgun below the bow on C tier. I'm so sorry. Is it better than the bow? No, the bow's better than the shotgun. Just because of the range. Bro, how can I hit you, bro? How can I not hit you? And then also how slow it is in between shots. It doesn't pair too nicely with any of the other like secondary utility or melee weapons. So I'm gonna have to put shotgun below bow. Lastly is my most recent favorite weapon, which is the sniper. Trust me, guys, I am not being biased when I do this. The sniper one-shots people. What other primary weapon in here can one-shot people to the head? None of them, I don't think. So the sniper is gonna have to go in the S tier at least, boys. Come on, it's quick in between shots. Oh, oh. Hey, all you have to do is know how to aim. If you know how to aim good enough, you literally just headshot people.
What the hell is this lag?
You are fine.
Oh, dude. Oh. All right. It's quick. It has a pretty fast reload. I'm going to have to put it at the top of S tier. The sniper is legendary. It's where you get all the trick shots. It's where you get all the clips. It's just a fun weapon to use. And it's freaking strong as heck, dude. This is the final ranking of the primary weapons in Rivals as of 2026. In the future, we'll get more primary weapons and we'll be able to add those to the list. But for now, this gives you a solid idea of what you can expect for being the strongest weapons in the game. That's the Rivals primary weapons list. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this tier list, check out this tier list of the secondary weapons. Maybe it's there, maybe it's not. Maybe you watched this day one and it's not released yet. But anyways, check out the secondary list. All right, peace out, boys.